There it goes. Ah! Fantastic flight. YouTube, welcome back for more Skeleton Tonight in Another World, episode 6. Y'all know what to do. Like the video, picture with early access. Let's get to it.
Konnichiwa.
こんにちは。
ついに来ました。エルフの里ララトイヤ。
開門。アリアン・グレニス・メープル。人族に囚われた者たちの救出任務より帰還。長老に取り次ぎを求めます。
Where's the elder? Bro's like, Oh shit. Oh!
ファンタジーのてんこ盛り、ファンタジーのるつぼ、めくるめくファンタジーの殿堂。
長老に許可をもらってくれ。
Bro, it's complete awe.
ここで待ってて。
Even the fantasy world. Hundreds of years old, thousands of years. Yujos? Frieden. I'm gonna get ya. How long?
お待たせ。許可が下りたわ。来て。
Damn. That took a while.
さあ、行きましょうか。
That took a while. Not gonna lie. It kind of reminds. It reminds you something like Jack and Daxter. A precursor village. That's cool. The architecture.
よく来てくれた。私はディランターグ・ララトイヤ。この里の王
Attack Lalatoya.
娘が大層世話になったようで。
Papa.
妻のグレニス、アリアの母です。
お初にお目にかかる。オサ殿、そして奥方殿、アリアン殿の父上と母上。
Yeah.
今年で170歳です。
I'm 170?
永遠の
It isn't changing.
245
Too funny how you lying.
お母さんはいつも
You line up by your age.
エルフは本当に長生きだった。ということは、アリアン殿はオサ殿の娘だったのか。
言ってなかったっけ。
Yeah.
娘から大体の話は聞いたよ。それにしても今回娘が
Right, so does the last name switch with depending where you live at? Because they're Lalatoya because we're in the Lalatoya village. Yours is Maple. So like whenever you side in a different village, you just changes.
主女を襲撃してしまったのは予定外の出来事でね。
Ah, but like
あっちが先に条約を無視して。
誘拐犯の拠点を叩くという話だったのになぜ領主の城まで
you're sad.
オサ殿、
お
我がいきさつを話そう。
領主に囚われた娘たちを救うためだったと。
うん。
いきさつは分かった。しかし中央の大長老会で説明をしなければならないだろう。
That's fine.
私も行きます。
うん。明日メープルに行くことになっている。こ
That's Maple.
の売買契約書の件も話し合わなければならないからな。
はい。難しい話は終わったかしら。そろそろ食事にしましょう。
A family dinner.
いただきます。アーク、安心していいわ。
君の体のことは聞いている。私とグレニスなら大丈夫だから。
Take it off for confidence. Ooh. Bold. Imagine. Bold.
いただきます。
おかわり
Oh,
も
the lighting though.
遠慮しないでね。
It feels like a relief.
おお、あ
Ah, people that accept from being a skeleton instead of hiding, you know? He's sleeping in your rib, so you have no organs. How the fuck do you function?
アークくん。
お待ちしておりました、ディラン様。メープルへの転移陣は準備が整っております。
Alright, teleporting there.
行くよアリアン。
はい。
Use the orb to teleport. That's cool. Oh, look at the pattern. That's like that foresty look, that foresty style to it. Damn, but look. I actually looked at the infrastructure for this shit. The architecture, I mean. Elf politics. Elfin politics. Here we go.
ララトイヤのディラン長老。今回は先の誘拐事件の人質救出作戦における
Brian, Boyd, Evangeline.
はあ、この里は割と大きい里なのか。エルフ族の数も随分多いようだが。
It's actually pretty nice.
安全のため、ここより先にあった小さな里を吸収したから4000人を超えたくらいかしら。
You have some numbers.
この間のような誘拐事件が頻発しているということか。
Yeah. Have them all together.
おお、お主たちは。
Oh, the girls in the car. I was about to say, I don't know which girls are those because they're kind of like similar.
アリアン殿のところで世話になっている。
見て見て、直してもらったし、全然平気だよ。
Yes. There you go. There's the little spare magic.
何よりだ。気をつけてな。
ありがとう。バイバイ、おじさん。またね。
Adios.
それより、私と少し手合わせしてみない？
We're gonna spar?
手合わせ。
We're gonna spar her? Nah, no. I was getting kind of different vibes. I was getting like, yo, you kind of fine type of vibes, no? But those chairs like fucking no, those thrones are massive as fuck. I mean, they probably support the tree itself, but like, damn, it kind of gave me flashback to Gon's hair.
しかし400年前に結んだ条約を自ら破ったのだ。立派な戦争の理由になります。
I mean, to be fair, the actions could have been going on for years. It's like you finally caught them.
人間どもは600年前に我らに戦争を仕掛けて国が分裂したことはもう忘れておるのか。
You guys had a war 600 years ago.
手は親の世代だが、人族にとっては歴史書の。
That is true. Because the age.
覚えている者もおらんということだ。確かに。先に条約を破ったのは人族だ。だが、領主上襲撃もまた行き過ぎた行為ではある。公になれば再び戦争となりかね。
That's one. Damn, the nails.
同胞の救出作戦は継続しつつ、ローデン王国への対応は静観。それしかあるまいな。
All right.
見たでしょ？
And supposedly her sister is actually strong too, stronger.
そうそう遅れを取ったりはしないわ。それにダークエルフ族は身体能力に優れた
You're a dark
族なの。だからどうしても相手を測る場合には腕の方を見たくなるのよね。
Ah,
あ
Goku.
とは大事な娘
You're pretty strong.
の男性がどれほど頼りになるか。母親としては知っておきたいから。
Poof! He just blitz him. Yee. Oh, she's fast. She's fast.
目はいいようだけど、不意をつかれた時の反応が素人よ。
Too much of over
見
reliance.
えているなら最小で避けなさい。
電車である彼女から手ほどきを受けられるなんて。お願いいたす。
じゃあ。
Yo! TV zooming. That's what happens. You have an over reliance on your skills, and that's what happens. You have an over reliance on your armor, your sword, your skills. I mean, you do have, but you have no technique. You have no technique in fighting. You have no skills in actually fighting. You know, you learn the art of swordsmanship.
お父さん。本当にごめんなさい。
遅くなってしまったな。せっかくメープルまで来たんだし、イビンにも会いたかったが。
Sister?
姉さんに何か用事でも
Where is she?
そうか、アリアンにはまだ行ってなかったな。イビンだが来年あたり結婚するらしい。
To who? To who? Is it a political marriage? Damn! I kind of expected somebody more with armor. Not someone that's really sweet. I expect the complete opposite. I guess he's a combat crack addict. Hey! Wow! Like fuck you, Dad. I don't care about you. I care about my sister. Stop motorboating your sister. She's really nice and supportive. It sounds like.
本当よ。アリンちゃん的には大事なお姉ちゃんが知らない人に取られるようで
Not at all.
泣いてるのかな
I didn't.
どんな人なのそれがさ、真面目でバカ正直な結構変な人なのよ、これが。
Who is it?
やっぱり気になるの別に。
Wouldn't be surprised if an arc becomes something later on.
アリンちゃんと結婚する男は私より強くないと許さないんだから。お姉ちゃん、私に結婚させないつもり
Arc.
つもりもうお姉ちゃん
I'm curious to see what you married. Meanwhile, Arc with no lungs. Damn! It's with a stinger. Shit.
あらもう夕暮れね。アリアンたちが帰ってくる前に夕食の準備しなくちゃ。
I like that.
帰りましょうか。
Arky.
承知しました、グレニス殿。
You got home with belly.
ポンタ。
I like that. So technically, we're not overpowered.
汗かいちゃった。
It does balances us out.
クロ。
Yeah. It's for yourself.
入りたいだなんて、あなたが入るの
Yes.
代金はしっかり払うゆえ。
I don't know why it reminds me of Ainz in the bath too. Taking a shower and have a better. You're making a mess. You're making a mess. She's going to the bath too. Well, you're about to see a skeleton? Literally though. Who is there? Hey. There it goes. Ah! Ponta's fly. She actually shot it. You caught Pontas in the crossfire though.
入ってるんだったら入ってるって言ってよ。
You don't knock?
売買契約書に書かれた人物の情報収集と同胞たちの救出作戦の継続を大長老会で言い渡された。そこで引き続きアーク君にアリアンの手伝いをお願いしたい。
Here we go.
ただ正直アーク君に我々が支払える報酬はあまり多くない。アーク君の方が我々よりお金を持っているようだし。
Literally.
なので一つ情報を提供するというのはどうかな。
What the curse?
情報？
問いを解く泉の話さ。
A spring.
願ってもない話だ。で、そのロードクラウンとは？
この世界に多数存在する竜のうち
A dragon.
最上種がドラゴンロード。このドラゴンロードが住む場所に稀に生えてくる大樹がロードクラウンだ。
The Dragon Lord.
ロードクラウンは精霊を宿していて、木や葉に様々な効能がある。
Huh.
でも付近にはドラゴンロードが住んでいる可能性が高いし、精霊を怒らせればただじゃ済まないわ。
この泉の情報は報酬として十分だろうか。
I love that it's so serious, but like, would it work?
呪いを解くというのは
Yeah, but what if it actually works?
自分設定だったのだが大事になってきたな。
Yeah.
心配しないで。アークがその泉に行くときは。
But like, what if like, what's a good example? I mean, even though we could use, I mean, to be fair, it's kind of different with a wild ass boss appeared with Lufus. What if it's like that? What if it's like, you know, like the story, the stories that are made by players are in the log. Isn't the log? If I what it was, they wrote stories. Like, what if it's that happened to us? Like, what if, like, you know, because we made this kind of story for us, it actually become true. It's actually real. The curse is real and stuff.
私もちゃんと同行するわ。
なんと
どうだろうアーク
We're
君
down. Let's do it.
君の力をもう少しエルフ族に貸してもらえないだろ
We're gonna help you regardless, but let's go ahead and do it.
有べきな情報に感謝する。ぜひ働かせてもらおう。
食事にしましょ
The smile.
明日からまたアリアン殿とエルフ族の探索だな。
You're fully dedicated to the cause now, Arky.
それにしても、この体は呪いによるものなのだろうか。
That's what I'm saying. What if it actually
本
works?
来はただのアバターだが、
It's real life now.
実は本当に呪いによるものだとしたら、中級職である司教のアンチカーズ、それを自分に向けて行えば解除されるかもし。アンチカーズ。あ？お？
It does.
お？
It does.
お？
It does. It actually works. Yeah. So you can actually put him alive. Cause you know, there's a romance now brewing between Marianne and our boy. And, you know, it's subtle. It's subtle, but it feels like it'll develop something else. It's having more of bliss. Put under in the shit. But like you know, it's like a little romance is brewing here. You know, Marianne, she's starting to like Ark because of who he is as a knight, what he's doing and everything. So, you know, a little romance is brewing, but like, you know, at the same time, like, when she actually fall in love with the skeleton himself. But yeah, in this case, it's one of the instances where his backstory has actually become a real thing. So now he's able to undo the curse. He's able to undo it himself. So that's actually dope. He can actually live life the way he wants to, and you can actually, you know, have an actual normal life away from the armor too. You don't have to be self-conscious about it. I mean, even though it wasn't about being self-conscious about it. It's more of the fact that you will get hunted down by looking like a lich. But you know, in case if Ark does end up like kind of maybe falling in love with Ariane, want to spend time with her, now you're able to do it in a normal way without being a skeleton. So that's actually really nice though. But yeah, we met Ariane's family. Her mother's a fucking demon. Her mother's a demon at fighting. Like, goddamn, she's fast. She got skills. But it goes to show you the Ark, you know, despite him having the stats, have the armor, the sword, the shield, you know, this equipment, it doesn't cover the fact that you have no fighting technique or style. You need to learn actually how to fight. You need to know how to swing a sword truly. You know, you need to develop the kind of essence. So we're not truly overpowered. So that's actually pretty cool. Because this doesn't really make it a full-on power fantasy trip. It doesn't. Because now we know that if there's somebody out there that's very formidable, we could get our asses whooped. You know? It's actually cool. Damn, we got our ass whooped though. I wonder who even their sister married. Because imagine she's gonna marry the car, some crazy shit. Somebody like she marries a human for a sake of political marriage. But that's cool. Actually, exploring the other village is actually nice. I love the architecture of it. It's really cool. Like it's old wood, but it's the way it's made is very artistic. I actually like that. The console was actually it went pretty smooth with the console as well. You know, yeah, it was very risky of us targeting a lord. You know, it was for the sake of the whole plan. You know, it's very risky because it could spawn a war, another war. But still, though, you know, we didn't get really berated or anything. We're still here on the mission. We're still going. Just be careful. So that's actually went smoothly. That's one thing I'm really liking with the show so far, is that we don't have a lot of assholes besides the humans. But in terms of like the higher ups, the characters we get to know, truly, not too many assholes. But also apparently the humans and elves had a war 600 years ago that split the lands. It split the lands, which is crazy. But it's also cool the way it's handled, because yes, while the elves usually have longer lives, the way they perceive history is different than humans, because humans have shorter lifespan. So for human it's like forgotten history, but for elves it's like yesterday. That's the kind of shit it is, but it's true. And of course I doubt the humans have been studying history. I doubt they've been studying that. They've been studying them shits, because if you don't study it, you're doomed to repeat your history. It's looking like we're kind of treading along those lines right now. Hopefully things will go well. Hopefully things will go well, play out well. I mean, I wouldn't mind conflict, whoop some ass. But yeah, besides that, hope you guys this episode. See you guys next time. Have a great one.